Hey guys, I just want to share today with you my top three podcasts that I listen to that, oddly enough, help me be a better doctor. And also, I just think they're incredibly fun. So, the first one is 99% Invisible with the host creator, Roman Mars. So, why I like this one so much. It is about how architecture and design affects the way, how it affects people. For example, the last episode I listened to was how the packaging of like birth control actually helps promote women to take it properly. Another episode I listened to was about how you can urban design, like park benches and like railing, can affect the way people interact with it, or promote people hanging around in a park, or um, discourages people or like homeless people from hanging out and sleeping in a park. So what's so fascinating about this, and try to connect it with healthcare, is it really makes you look at the way things are created and acknowledges and just intelligently takes into account how the person's going to use it. I'm hoping some healthcare provider out there, some innovator that has that artistic design aspect, is like, oh wow, I know how to make the best EMR, electronic medical records ever, because I acknowledge that. That's why I just absolutely gravitated towards this 99% Invisible. The second podcast that I like, which may seem a little bit out there, is The Nerdist with Chris Hardwick. If you were born in the 80s or earlier, you may remember Chris Hardwick. He was one of those, I think he was a video VJ, or he was I think was it Singled Out with Jenny McCarthy. Anyways, what he does is he hosts having actors and other celebrities come onto the show. And what I love about this podcast is that it's like a conversation, and just the way he talks, he gets people to open up, and he actually goes pretty deep. So I'm learning all these philosophies that actors have to take on, because they take on these different personas and how they deal with having to perform. Are they good enough? Like all these kind of like personal things, and I've just gained so much insight. For example, I had just listened to the episode with James Corden of the Late Late Show fame and Gavin and Stacey fame, and he was talking about just gratitude and the impermanence of life, or the impermanence of time, and just having gratitude even when things are tough, to just be grateful because you may not have it in the future. And I was just like, whoa. What I'm just finding is like a common theme with these really like top level grade A actors. I mean, they have people like Jeremy Irons, they have Al Gore, Michael Fassbender, like all these people that are trying to promote some of their movies, but how much it goes into like being and seeing that, how that plays out in the acting world and entertainment. I'm just fascinated, and so I'll find some nugget of truth and be like, oh, I might practice that today in clinic, just being calm and accepting things as they are, or just, saying, yes, and like when they're talking to somebody who's doing improv, because sometimes I feel like you have to do some improv in healthcare. I absolutely love this. It makes me laugh and have a good time. It's a nice little shake up from, pretty heavy, serious stuff. The third podcast that I absolutely love is the Tim Ferriss Show. This guy I've been following for years now, thanks to my husband. And what he does is, per his podcast and website, is he deconstructs world-class performers. And that can go from, generals in the U.S. military all the way to like politicians like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and comedians. It's just anywhere in the world, in the universe of things that are done, he gets the world-class performers, and pretty much he literally does deconstruct what they do, and he gets so granular, like, how do you sleep, how do you wake up, what's the first things you do, and distills it down for us, the common man, the common woman. He also too gets into a bit of philosophy and how to be, and not only does he do like kind of mind soul type stuff, he also goes into the health. So you might have heard of the 4-Hour Body, 4-Hour Work Week. This is the guy, and absolutely amazing. I would love to do what he does, or my version of that. But anyways, those are my 3 podcasts that I listen to on my commute to the hospital or clinic, and it is something I hope you guys enjoy, and please check it out. So I hope these things add a little bit more value to your life. Have an amazing, amazing day. Oh, if you like this, please give a thumbs up. If you like this type of video, please let me know, because it's a little bit different than my other stuff so far. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section, and I hope you have an amazing, outstanding day.